This past year, I made plans on how things were supposed to go. I prayed and I submitted them to you. I'm sure you remember. New Year's service, when I cried tears of surrender, I even sung the songs like, I want to be tried by fire, purified. You take whatever you desire. Lord, here's my life. Or, I give myself away so you can use me. And somehow I feel like that's exactly what you did. This year I felt used for your plans, not mine. I wanted to be God this time. You can imagine my surprise when the majority of my year was spent in my room, at home, on Zoom, and at Target, completely masked up. I don't recall saying the year 2020 would give me 2020 vision, only not to see any of that coming. I couldn't imagine lifeless bodies packed in numbers that went against the mandate. Transported in vehicles used to carry boat-sized items, now filled with bolts of what used to be full of breath, yet suffocated. From the drowning respiratory infection of what engulfed what life it had left, I couldn't imagine. Lockdown, like prison. Seeing our families as cellmates. We had grown so accustomed to visitation hour that I couldn't imagine actually having a conversation, actually talking through situations. I thought if I trusted in you, all things would work together for my good. I had good plans to bring you glory. They weren't bad. You said write the vision, and that's what I did, but I was blindsided. Maybe I could have planned better had I been more prepared. God, to be honest, I thought I would have a lot more control than this. Thought it was my turn to be God. But no matter how much I fasted, or how much I prayed, no matter how good I was, or how well I was impacting the community, it didn't matter that I was still attending church virtually every Sunday, sometimes multiple services, or that I was risking my life to help those who were less fortunate. No matter what corner I turned, nothing was going my way. I sought first the kingdom of God, but nothing was falling into place. Deaths, riots, a kingdom divided in the midst of a pandemic in the year 2020, a nation split like the virus that kept them isolated. God, I often wondered, did you not trust me? Were the plans that I had for us not good enough? They were plans to prosper. I wanted no harm. It seemed like daily I had no choice but to cling to you. When things happened, I had nowhere else to turn to. I was completely dependent, humbled, to the point of a child denying myself in everything that I had planned. It just didn't seem fair. But I guess I forgot the part of the song where it said, my life is not my own. Where it said, you're the refiner. I just wanted my heart's desire, even if that didn't go with your plans. But now, I'm imagining life in all of its differences. Can you imagine that? No mandates, no masks, no distance, no deaths. Can you imagine sharing the love of Jesus in a whole new way? To those who have been impacted by a global change? Can you imagine starting all over as a community resource? Can you imagine replacing the loved ones that you lost? Those who were a partner to your ministry, those who you thought you had more time to serve alongside? Can you imagine loving on those who lost them too? Better yet, can you imagine the new lives you can love on because the pandemic brought them to you? Let's reimagine the way that we love, the lives that we impact. Let's reimagine the truth that we stand on and how we interact today, tomorrow. Revision, reinstate, repent, relate, relax, release, rehab, rename, rebuild, reclaim, remark, reuse, recruit at this present moment. All great praise and honor to God who has the necessary qualifications within us to do exceedingly, abundantly, above more than we can request or think. Requested, receive it, reimagine God. As hard as it is for me to relinquish control, I never had it to begin with. So this year, I sing a new song of surrender. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead